Good evening, everybody. I'm just about to set something live for you. Let me just make sure it's worked. 12 people have already asked when it's back in stock, so it will all make sense very shortly. So hopefully you can see me and hopefully you can hear me. Did you like the music in the background? It's quite 80s, isn't it, that music? I feel like it's yeah, reminds me of my younger days, shall we say. So let's do a few things first. Let's make sure that I can see the comments first of all, because I've got a lot of people here. And obviously my new streaming service is making it not easy for me. Where is my comments? Where is my comments? I don't want captions, I want comments. Where is everybody? Friday Night Live, yeah. Oh, I can't see comments. Yes, I can. I found it. It's in a different place. I can't find anything. Excuse me. Right. Good evening, everybody. Right. It's very warm tonight. I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are, but here it's really overcast. It's been raining. It's been sunny. It's been cold. It's been hot. And now it's really, really muggy. So let me make sure I can say good evening to everybody. Product is live, and I'm just going to tell you now, there's 100 units, and that's it. It's 100 units, and when it is gone, it is gone. Okay, so if you're interested in the product I'm going to show you, that's great. But if you're not, it's absolutely fine. But you know, it's not coming back for the foreseeable future, to be fair, because it was part of an exclusive deal that we did for HSN a year ago, and we had some left over that we had shipped to the UK, and what we've got is what we've got. So we'll talk through it in a moment, but let me say hello to everybody first. So hi, Joanne, from a hot and steamy New York City. I bet it is hot and steamy there, isn't it? It gets very muggy there as well, doesn't it? Hi, Karen. Hi, Shelley from Michigan. So I bet it's warm there as well. Hi, Marie. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Margaret Jones. I've been waiting all afternoon for my husband's oxygen machine to be changed. The guy rang. He says he's going to be here in 5 minutes. That's really bad, isn't it? Honestly, you should tell them. You should tell them, do you not know you have things to be doing? But that's fine. You can always watch on catch up if you miss it. Good evening, Diane Stevenson. You're very welcome. Pleased you got it. Good evening, Valerie, Carol, Deborah, Anne, Tanya. I wasn't ordering on Tuesday, then they did the flexi and the extra 20% off. Okay, I'll talk to you about all of that in a minute. Hi, Patricia, Glenda. Hi, Tom from the US of A. Hi, Tracy Smith. You did a really nice card today, Tom. I really like that. Hi, Adele. Hi, Fatima. Hi, Francine. Warm in London. It's funny, isn't it? Hi, Miriam. Hi, Adele. Hi, Tony. Hi, Carol. Lynn. Ben, Nan, another Lynn, and Anne, Debbie, Tony. I'm going to say hello to plenty of people just so the rest of you join in. And I know what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of you disappearing to go and order. So I want to talk you through everything first. So tonight we're going to demo as well. We're going to be using the new product, and we're going to be using our anthracite ink. And we'll talk about the lovely anthracite soon. Finally have internet, and I'm going to watch Lisa on the TV. Oh, don't want all my wrinkles. Don't you see all my wrinkles on the telly? Hi, Sandra. Hi, Tina. Hi, Catherine from Sheffield. Hi, Seal. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Paula. Lee. Hi, Lee. Linda Walker. Welcome. Always tons of you. Paula Preston. Melanie. I'm going to keep going. Hi, Katie. And who's on the naughty step after Lisa Sheffer? Once I've been good, so I'm on Santa's list. How long is that going to last, Katie? Oh, it's good morning, Deborah from California. Nancy, afternoon from an extremely hot Ohio. loving the hair. Oh, goodness me. It needs a cut and a wash. I'm having it all done on the 3rd of August. And we're getting all my roots done. And we're going to take the yellowness out. We're going to do some highlights and lowlights. It's going to be very nice. Well, she says, hopefully. Hi, Linda Longfellow from the US of A. Hi, Julie. Hi, Brenda O'Neill. Hi, Seal. I'm going to stop now because there's so many of you here, and I'm only here. I'm at the bit. You're much clearer tonight. Last week you weren't as clear. Don't know. Oh, the weather was really bad last week, and I don't know if it was the storms that caused a bit of a nightmare. I'm just going to try and pop down towards the bottom of the comments so we can talk. I can talk to you. It's disgustingly hot in New Jersey. I bet it is. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Well, you're all very, very kind tonight. Hi, Anne-Marie from sunny British Columbia in Canada. Karen, it's going to be 43 degrees in America next week. Oh my goodness gracious me. You know, we struggle, but that must be awful. And Julie from Florida and Joanne from Minnesota. Goodness me, you lot are having some weather, aren't you, out there? I'm trying not to but I keep getting distracted. I was going to stop and now I'm not stopping. So let's just say hello. Hi, Cheryl from Iowa. 90s, dew point is 74. Can't even breathe when you step outside. Goodness. And I'm moaning that it's a bit muggy. Erin from Canada. Anthracite for the win. Absolutely. Nancy from British Columbia. Lynn. Sharon Wild. When I don't mention where you're from, I know you're from the UK. Oh, goodness me. Right. Very, very busy. I'm going to have to get further down. 93, Vicky in Indiana. Goodness gracious me. But South Yorkshire, probably not so warm. Right. So good evening and welcome everybody. 301. So I think now is a good time to get cracking because we don't have 301 products to sell. This is only available here. So because we have the limited stock, if you are international and you want to pay for the shipping, that's absolutely fine, and we do refund if the shipping is a lot less than the product. So please remember that when it's gone, it's gone. And I know you're all going to go into the group and say, please can we have it, please can we have it, but it is one of those that when it is gone, it's gone. What I'm going to do is something which I don't normally do, but this might help you. Okay, I'm going to just pop this at the bottom for now where you can see me. So this is what we've got tonight. Actually, let me put it to the side of you because it might make it easier. Let me try putting it there. No, I'll go that way. So I'll go that way a little bit. So you can now see it and somebody's already scanning the code. So basically what we've got is we did a kit for HSN last year. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be offering the kit, but I'm offering elements from the kit, which is what we had left of the stock. And it came over to the UK, so I decided to, a lot of you asked for it. I've decided to let you have the last of what we've got, which are these two, which is our trailing Christmas poinsettia, layering stencils, and coordinating embossing folder with die. So if you are interested in it, please make sure you go and grab it before it goes. As I said, there is 100 units, so they will either sell tonight or they'll sell through tomorrow, I'm absolutely sure. It's really cool. I've got some finished samples, so what I might do straight away is hop on over to the overhead. Oh God, flying here now. Honestly, it's the weather, isn't it? Definitely. And I'll pop you over on the overhead. I think Dawn's put a few samples in the group as well. But what this will do is give you an idea if it is something that you like, if you don't like, and then you can either relax if you don't want it or hop on over to the website and grab it while there is some left. So let me head on back down to the chat. Right. So how do I get this? I'm a newbie. If you are from the UK, scan the QR code there, or if not, head to our website, which is thatcraftplace.co.uk or Lisa Horton Crafts. And if you look at go into the shop and go to the very, very bottom, and it will say Friday Night Live Deals. And the first item there will be the Trading Poinsettia bundle for you. I can't separate them because I haven't got enough stock to do that. But if you want it, you can go grab that. So let me flick you over to let me flick you over here. So this is the training poinsettia. I'm going to leave that there for now, just so you can all see it for the moment. And let me just show you. So this is the item that we are talking about. This is the poinsettia. It's beautiful. And if I lift that up and show you the depth of the embossing, it is stunning. Okay, so we've got a lot of poinsettias this year, and this is why I've left it a little bit, because some of you might already have your poinsettias of choice. But what's really nice is that those of you who wanted something smaller or wanted something slightly different or have been waiting for this, it's now available. It's really beautiful. It's trailing. It's very different to the Margaret Jones. I didn't need this one. Did you just see you've just ordered it? What do you like? So what I decided to do was offer it now, simply because there's not enough to take to TV, certainly, and also simply because it's beautiful. We've got it here, and you know what? I really, really like it. So again, on yellow card, this was one of the demos I think we did on HSM. It's super lovely. So directly onto it's our texture cardstock there, you can see. Here we go. I love Christmas, and it's like Santa's grotto here after I've decorated, but never really Christmas till we have our poinsettia. That's very true, very true. I'm here shopping, I'm here. Shopping's just been delivered from, thank you, Sainsbury's. And this is, so we had one, this was one we did live, and there was one that I had as a sample ready. So a little bit heavier on the ink here, and a little bit lighter and more delicate over here. Sentiments may be coming separately at some point. You're all making me laugh. Welcome, Sherry from Salt Lake City. And then we did one in pink. So again, where have I gone? I'm still here. Still good signal. You might have lost your signal. And then we've got our pink version. Let's bring that up, and you can see how the color looks so beautiful. So beautiful. So this one, what we did is the base layer, we did it actually in yellow, and then the layers over the top we did in red, and I think that was in our grey or a blue. They are very beautiful. They are very, very beautiful. And then we have this one, which I absolutely love, and this has been done on black card with gilding polish and some ink in the background, and then I put a little dot of white pen on there. They're absolutely lovely. Welcome, Barb. Barb, are you in the US? You might have seen this on HSN if you are. I'm holding firm so far, Sarah. You're very, very strong woman. And that's that one. And the last but not least is, oh no, there's two more actually. This is the grey one. So this is just literally, these are really simple cards, really, really simple cards. And I'm going to show you the final one, which is actually my favourite. And this was using our gilding wax. So there you go. It's really easy to use, because what you can do with these is you can, if you go over the edge of your gilding wax by accident, you can use a black pencil, and as long as it isn't I want to say like a shiny pencil, which is going to stand out like a sore thumb on your cardstock, you can use a black pencil. I don't know if you can pick it up. Just down here, I've used black pencil, just here. There you go. So any gilding wax I had, I literally went over the top, and I literally coloured the gilding wax in black. So you could probably do it with a matte paint as well. You could probably see a few bits around here as well, which I did. Okay, so that's the deal that is on tonight. So normally $33.98, but it is now $29.99. Here is the packaging for it. So that's your layering stencils, and obviously we've got our wonderful die. Okay, so if you're interested, that is it. Yeah, catch up later. Thanks, Janet. Let me just flick you back around. So that is the deal. And what I'll do is I'll remove that from the screen at the moment, because obviously it's going to be distracting for you, isn't it? But hopefully, if you want it, you can go find it on the website very, very easily. Very, very easily. Oh, that's one I say to you. Can you see that? You see my new toy? You see it? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This turned up yesterday and it is, I've used it for the first time tonight. It is wonderful. If you don't have the switch, I can highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. I absolutely have loved it. So what we're also going to do is just dropped all my stuff on the floor. We are going to talk about some stuff. We'll do a little demo if you want to on the point set here. We can do some with anthracite, and then at the end of it, I'm going to give you the end of the evening. I'm going to give you a tiny product preview of what is coming up on the next show, and a little sneak peek of the new inks that will be coming too. So let's have a look at where everybody is. I thought better check, and sure enough, you have it already, Lee. You probably got it last year, didn't you? HSN. Evening, Natalia, welcome. You've got the black version. Will there be a Christmas workshop with Sir Stampler? Yes, there will be. I can't share the date yet. I've got the date. I can't share it yet. However, it will be around the time the clocks go back or the clocks change. It's around then. It's absolutely beautiful. Slightly different, but just as lovely as we would always do. So it will be available from Sir Stamp-A-Lot and all the Crafters home stores. And it will be probably mid to late August. I will be doing a little live talking about it just before my Friday night live. So we'll do it on a Friday so we can then talk about it during the live as well. Okay. Am I aware AliExpress are selling my items? Oh, I'm aware of it. I have tried everything. My manufacturer's been onto it, and the problem is, okay, there are some things they can rip off. There are some things they can't rip off. They can't rip off our folders and things, but they can absolutely rip off all of our dies, and to the point where I have made contact and I've put in a formal thingy with AliExpress where they I can't remember what it's called. You have to go through this massive process and there's all these big forms to fill in. But what they're doing is the second they get loaded onto Create and Craft or onto my website, they are literally taking the image and they are scanning the image. So please, can I ask you, and I do understand that people don't have money, but when the work, so much hard work goes into this, and people say, you know, well, if you weren't so expensive with products, I mean, not me personally, but in general, this is what people who buy these things say, well, if you weren't so expensive, then we wouldn't have to do that. Please remember, we have the design time, we have the testing time, we have the packaging costs, we have the artwork time, we then have the shipping time, then we have the import duty time, and then we have the tax we have to pay the government time. And all of this is before we try and put it on the website, which we pay a fee for every month, and the uploading of the products, which somebody has to do. So there's lots of things that go on in the background where costs are incurred. So if anybody ever says to you, well, if they drop their prices, it will be okay. Well, we do try and keep as cost effective as we can. Also, we bring the education to you with those products. And what really annoys me is when they rip us off and take our design team samples as well and don't even bother to take the names off. So please support us as businesses if you can, and just don't buy from these places. Okay. What is the switch? The switch is the amazing machine from Sizzix. You know, the electronic die cutting machine, and I've been absolutely desperate to get my hands on one of these. Desperate. And I was lucky enough to get one delivered yesterday, and I am totally in love with it. It's brilliant. It's the electric machine, so, and it's really quiet as well. And all you need to do is take out one clear cutting plate for my embossing folders. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win. Okay, you've got the black version, have you, Sam? It's lovely. I've got the white, but I do remember it's a demo without. You always get a splodge. We can't have you having a splodge, can we? Right. Okay. Let's keep going down. Let's check comments. Honestly, don't be shocked when you see it. They're just absolute nightmare, these people. They've got no scruples whatsoever, these people on AliExpress, Temu and Shein, to be fair. They all do it. Watermark does not deter these people. The only thing you could do is not put artwork on your packaging, but then how do you sell it without the artwork? They're not silly, these people. I tried hard to resist, I'm honest, okay. Same thing's happening with Stampin' Up! It's absolutely, they are criminals. They're criminals. Right, okay, so we're now at the bottom. We're gonna have a quick drink and then we will talk about some things. So you might know this already, you might not, but there's been an issue at Create and Craft with their portal. And this occurred, I think it was Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So we were the first ones that kind of experienced this because we were the ones on TV. And basically, they're trying to upgrade. So what the portal is where we download jobs. So when you place your order, we have an account. I suppose it's like your eBay account, your bank account, any account. So we have an account. We log into the portal and all of your orders come into our portal and they come in as batches. We download the batches, we print them off, we pack your orders, we stick the labels on the front and off your orders go. When your orders are ready to go, we click that they have been dispatched. Then we ring Hermes we book the delivery, and then the big lorry comes the following day and picks up all of your orders. Now, there has been they've upgraded the portal, so it's meant to be a lot more easy to use, a lot more user friendly for our side, not necessarily for you. You won't notice a difference, but there has been some difficulties with the portals. The jobs can get downloaded, but then we can't print something off, or there's been lots of different things going on, but they are working tirelessly behind the scenes. And I think this morning, I'm led to believe it was fixed. So if you're a little bit delayed with orders, or you're thinking, where's my order? They're normally really fast. That is the only reason. Okay, so please don't worry. HSN had a bird with a Santa hat on, but it was not an embossing folder. Linda, that was Linda, wasn't it? Hang on a second. Was it Linda? Who said that? Hang on a minute. There's too many comments. Peg, I don't know if they warp yet because I only got it yesterday. Well, yesterday, and I've literally run 2 embossing folders through it tonight. Let me have a look. There was something I was looking for. There was a comment here and I can't find it now. I'm sure it was Linda. Linda, whoever it was who posted about the bird with the hat on, can you post? Oh, there, I found it. Linda Longfellow, HSN had a bird with a Santa hat on, die, but there was not an embossing folder. Will you have an embossing folder and stencils? No, that is what we're going to talk about a bit later. That's this little cutie, isn't it? That's what you're talking about. But no, that is a standalone die set, so that won't have embossing folder with it. So yeah, so going back to Create and Craft, so that is that. I know you missed that robin with the hat too. Right, okay, we'll talk about the robin with the hat a little bit later. Too many comments. I'm really sorry. I keep digressing. I've got an Create Crafts and there was a delay in my order. At least they informed you. Yes, at least they informed you. So it's nothing that we've done, nothing to do with stock, nothing to do with anything other than they're upgrading their systems and they're trying to make it better for everybody. But there has been some teething problems with it. Okay. Other thing about Create and Craft I did want to talk about was the flexi situation. I know many of you were very upset that there wasn't flexi on the products on Friday, and then they put the flexi on Monday. Unfortunately, it's a very difficult thing for me because I'm kind of the vessel that appears on TV to sell. Now it's up to Create and Craft how they choose to offer that for sale. So they might decide Flexi's on it, they might decide Flexi isn't on it, they may decide it's a certain limit, it's not a certain limit, but unfortunately it's nothing I can control. So it's like me selling to one of my retailers and then saying, oh, you need to sell that in a bundle, you need to only sell that with that, or you need to put it at that price. There's things that I can't do, but it's down to Create and Craft. So all I can ever tell you is what I know the price will be, or the minimum price it will be, and then the rest of it is down to Create and Craft. But as I say, hopefully you got everything you wanted. Danny's got a lot of packing to do, as always. So you clearly did enjoy the shows and you got what you wanted. So apologies for that. Such a pity you have to rely on creating craft. Thing is, it's very tricky. It's TV, isn't it? And I think sometimes what we have to remember is um, it, there's two sides. There's two sides of it, and I see both sides of this. So I see you probably wouldn't know who I was if I hadn't been on TV. So a little bit of me is that I do owe it to TV because they've put me where I am on the map. And especially our customers in America maybe may not have found us, may not have seen us. Missing out on the 1 hour special. It's the little thing. Oh, honestly, it disappeared really fast, didn't it? And the other thing is my live chat has stopped updating on YouTube. Red face, droopy eyes. It literally says red face, droopy eyes. That's strange. So yeah, so that's partly TV, but also the other side of it for us is it would be lovely just to sell everything on our website, and it would be obviously it would be more, we would get more of the money obviously if we sold it on our website and not to TV. But TV does have its place as well, so it's kind of it's balancing everything out, and let's do some on TV, let's do some on our website. So we continue to support TV, because if we don't support both of the channels, if we don't support the channels, they're not going to be there. Also, from the other side is I would love you to come and support my YouTube channel, and I'd love you to support me on my Facebook Lives. So we kind of need to do both, but I get where you're coming from with let's just sell it here. See, I can't always offer you the deals that TV can offer you. It can be trickier for me to do that, and they have the capacity to do these things like ClearPay and other options, so I suppose it's, if you're prepared to wait, that's fine. Or if you're not prepared to wait, TV would be the way to go forward. It's hard to keep up with me, as in, what do you mean keep up with me? As in me, the conversations I'm having, it's hard because of all the people talking at me. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Yes, Loyalty Club is actually being sorted out in the background. How busy you are. I know it's just mad, isn't it? We're slowing down what we're doing now. So we're slowing down, as I think I said. Some of you have not been here before, and you might not have heard this before. Sherry, maybe hop over to Facebook. It might be easier. It's on my timeline on Facebook. It's also on my page on Facebook. I'm sure somebody will share it into the group if you have struggled to find it. It's a balancing act. Honestly, Inky Stamper, Chelsea, not Inky Stamper. You are Inky Stamper, but you're Chelsea. Zelda Superwoman. I've had a week this week. I've had some highs, some lows, some things in between. It's been a tricky week this week. Okay. Will you be doing another class through Anne-Marie? Yes, I am doing it through Deanna. Absolutely. And yes, it is going to be the Crafters Home Stores. And yes, it is Christmas. That's what I was saying earlier. I think it's going to be October-ish time. Peg, it's taking 3 weeks from Create and Craft. How long does it take from us, just out of interest? Because we obviously use Royal Mail, and Create and Craft, I don't know what they use. I don't know. Danny will know. I don't. Do I ever take a holiday? I haven't. This is a question that's been asked to me. It's been asked this week quite often. When was the last time I took a holiday? Last time I took a holiday was 2019 for a week, when we went away with my mum and dad. You haven't bought from our website yet. Peg, just remember, if you do buy from our website, the shipping is expensive. However, if we discover that it's going to be far cheaper than what we've charged you, so we do a flat rate of £20. But you might buy an Ultimate, you might buy paper and all sorts of things. When then that's when it covers us. But you might just buy a die or a stencil, and then we always refund you the difference in the postage for what it cost us, and then we also give you tracking for it as well. But also don't forget to look at your stores, you know, like Inky Stampers here as well. Then we've got Etsy Crafts, we have scrapbook.com, we have HSN. There are other places as well. But Create and Craft, if you obviously you get your club discount. So it's really tricky, isn't it? There are so many places to buy things. And I don't want to say good things, bad things or anything, because I don't want to leave anybody out or look like I'm favoritism every picking a favourite, basically. No one is faster than Danny. You take 3 days to dispatch from your website. Not too bad then. Not too bad. Tackle your hubby. I think what he has last year for my birthday, he got me a spa day at the Grand Hotel, and that was last November, and I still haven't done it yet, and I must do that. Must do that. So Teresa, yes. So you're absolutely right. So the plan is at the moment, it's going to be one new launch a month, and if we find it's something that we need to do more than one launch, we are shrinking that down to a very small launch. So for example, August, we have got 2 launches, but they are 2 very small launches. They're not going to be a whole counter full of new stuff. It's going to be one small bundle at the beginning of August, and after that, at the end of the month, it's an event, and I can't remember what the event's called. I can't remember, but again, that is a small launch as well, and I'm on a Sunday, bizarrely. Okay, so that's tackled all of that. Yes, I didn't finish what I was saying about the loyalty scheme. The loyalty scheme for our website is being worked on at the end of, it's been worked on now, and hopefully at the end of the month or next month, we should be able to see all the details coming through about how it's going to work, and then we can test it. What we've tried to do as well is give, as I said before, there were so many issues with the website and people being able to log in. We've decided the problem is if we have to delete your account and set you up a new account, you would have lost all your points, and we didn't want that to happen. So we've left it till now to start kind of thinking about rolling it out and how we're going to do it. Okay, so that's that. So let's crack on with a little demo with the anthracite ink. I won't put a card together, but I just want to use the anthracite ink with this bundle. So if you've got yours, great. If you haven't, or you've just joined, let me just pop this up for you briefly. Oh, let me go that way so you can see it, which is the training poinsettia. Many of you asked for it, but I thought if we do a little demo with it tonight, then you can have a look at it, decide if it's for you, if it's not for you. I've run one through already on white card through my switch, okay, and I'll show you how that came out. It came out beautifully, but I'm going to grab my Ultimate 2 from the floor, which is next to me, but I'm going to have to lean over this way, so I'm going to disappear behind the price, so bear with. Okay. Let's bring this up. That's the Ultimate 2, and I'll switch you over for now. So some of you hadn't seen this, but this QR code takes you straight to the product rather than straight to the website. Okay, so let me go back to the chat so I can see everything. Question with a postage, Linda. That is something we're going to be talking about towards the end of the show, but pretty sure. But I'm gonna open all the packages and show you everything that's going to be on that show, because it's a really nice little show. Okay, so let's flick you over for the minute, and I'm gonna move this way a bit so you can see me. You can see the QR code. Some of you are scanning it, actually. It's really nice to see. A lot of you have gone direct to the website. We can see that from the numbers, but I can see now that you're scanning it. I think we've had like, is that 25 or 30 scans there, I think. Right. How easy is this? When you've got one ink, you're layering stencils and a piece of card. So all we need to do is grab a piece of white card. We don't demo enough live, I don't think. I'm trying to get lots and lots of YouTube content for you. and I hope you're enjoying the YouTube content. Does it help get there quicker, Con? I think I think I will, Maria. I think they're going to run out very, very quickly. But you know, some people have already got poinsettias, so I know some may not want them. But hopefully, if you haven't got your poinsettias, this is going to give you the chance to get one. Okay, so it keeps popping up, doesn't it? That people scan it, and I'm sorry, I can't stop it from happening. But it's good for you to see that people are liking it. That's the main thing. So the first thing I need to do is tell you about the embossing folder. So I'm actually going to emboss it for you, I think, and I'm going to do it in the switch just to show you that I'm not making it up, and it is wonderful. So let's get my embossing folder open. Now this is a 5x7, and I actually don't need the whole card, but I think I might just cut this in half and we'll do just half of it. You're still holding firm. You are really, honestly, without sounding patronizing, you're being a really good girl tonight, aren't you? You have more willpower than a lot of these others. Yes, it is 5x7, so it's a really good size. It's going to fit in all of your machines, and we're going to pop this into the folder. And then with switch, what you do, let me grab my plates. I've got the base plate, the adapter plate, and I'm going to pop my folder inside. Now, the beautiful thing about the switch is you've got a nice big area here. So what I've done is popped it straight in the middle. You can pop it anywhere you like. Just keep, right, this is what I will do for you guys. Please, 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 don't do this. Do not have this hinge so close, because you all must be learning by now that you're going to crack your hinge. Bring it down, twist. So you need to do, move it. Whatever you need to do to make it be away from that edge, whatever machine you have got, just keep it away from the edge. Now, I know some of you have already spent your budget this week, which is why, oh, can you hear it? Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, I'm going to bring it back now. Oh, I hope I did it enough. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, it's fallen out. Hang on, let me just grab it. It's fallen out my folder. Anyway, here we go. Here it is. It's out my folder. So here we go. So that is your... Yes, Susan, you can do that. You can do that. So there is your beautiful, beautiful embossing. So you can leave it like that if you want to. You can. I do run the hinge through first because and it reminds me to pull it down a little bit, but absolutely turn it round if you feel that that's going to prevent you from doing that. Now, because these were the HSN, Danny had to cut these stencils because it was such a short time frame. So mine are almost like prototypes here. So mine are all numbered for you. And what I'm going to do is literally... How do you always cut so straight? Do you know what? Somebody else asked me that on one of my YouTube videos. I find it is big scissors or a guillotine. That works for me every time. Not small scissors. I'm rubbish with small scissors. I get into such a pickle with them. So if you don't find big scissors intimidating, I find them a lot easier to use. Now my anthracite has got a little bit of ink on it. Now my wet wipes here that I've got, I don't normally advocate wet wipes, but my wet wipes are dry as a bone. I never ever bin wet wipes ever, and all I do is I take mist them and I reuse them time and time again. Yeah, I knew I had colour on there. You wouldn't think that was going to come off blue, would you? Let me move this away now. Let me take off the QR code. So we just hide that for a bit. So we've got a little bit of room here. It's come off bluey green. So what I'm going to do, beauty of the ultimate two. absolute beauty of the Ultimate 2 is we can rotate this now. So what we can do is we can make choices now. We can have it at the top here, and I can have my arm over the top doing the inking, or I can turn it like so. I can have it this way and I can ink down, or I can have it this way, which is when I was with Suzanne, I think Suzanne Runyon a few weeks ago, I turned it this way so people could see the right dimensions, or the way it was going to come out. But tonight I'm just going to keep it to the left of me actually, and I'm going to start with stencil number 1. So those of you who haven't seen me do this, I don't think there'll be many of you, but those of you who haven't seen me do this, this is how it works. So we have our Ultimate 2, which is again available on HSM. It's available for in the USA. It's also available at scrapbook.com. It's available at Ecstasy Crafts. It's available at Inky Stamper. It's available, I think, Clip Street, and all these stores will have these products for you. So don't ever think you can't get hold of them. And this is actually patented in the USA as well as the UK. So this system belongs to us. This is something we developed through a lot of hard work, and it started in the garage with Danny and a piece of wood and some little dowels banged into a bit of wood, and this is where it's got us to. So I protected this within an inch of its life, and if you haven't got one, honestly, if you can justify one, it is an absolute game changer. It makes your life so much easier. If you don't have one, what you can do, never stress. If you haven't got one, what I would suggest you do is take a pencil, and on your cardstock put pencil mark through these 2 holes, and then you can line them up, take them down and do it. Okay, it is just it's such an easy tool to use. Okay, so now let's bring in another piece of white card, and I'm just going to pop that underneath so I don't get myself in a big mess. The other reason I'm bringing in another piece of white card is what I find really, really useful is if I'm going to use a blending ink like this, which is quite heavy, I know this is going to be quite dark. Okay, so what I want to be able to do is take off a lot of this ink. So what you can do is you can either do it in your lid, you can do it on your mat here, but I like a visual. I like to see what I've got left. So I'm going to go in with most of the ink taken off, and I'm going to go over the top, and you need the tiniest amount of ink, the absolute tiniest amount of ink. And all I'm going to do is just rub over really lightly. So Hayley, when you're saying you get a splodgy mess, really, really, really use a littlest of ink you can. Build up that ink, and it will make life a lot easier. Also, I'm presuming you probably do use my brushes, but like I say, dab off, okay, and that would also help you. Because what I could do, if I now dab my ink and went straight down, look at that, I'm going to get a splodge straight away. So now I need to take off nearly all of that ink and just be left with that tiny amount. So just that tiny amount there on that first layer. So that's number 1. This set has 7 stencils, I think it is, either 6 or 7, I can't remember now. So straight away it looks very odd. I'm not listening. I've missed a lot of the chat. I don't know what's going on there, but you're obviously all chatting. Here, number 2, what I need you to pick up on is this piece here. And be very careful. This piece lifts, but this, you have to attach it to something. You have to attach it. So on some of the stencils that we do, you might find there are some very delicate areas, but just be aware of them, and the way you use your ink is really important. So I've not put any more ink onto this brush, and I'm going to rub in circles, and I can see already there is still plenty of ink. I'm avoiding this piece here for now. I'm going to come up this way, still no ink, in circles. Just keep going all the way around with a tiniest amount of ink. And now I'm going to hit this area. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to push against it and lift that. I'm going to come down, and I'm actually going to kind of just pull my brush down. So see what I mean? That's what you don't do. You don't go too hard because it will lift it. So pull your brush down lightly. Let me make the mistakes for you. And what you'll see when you pull this down and I lift this up, you'll see it's perfect. But what I want to do is take some more ink, take it all off again. Take it all off. I could do with a bigger piece of card, really. You'll end up using this piece as a background. And then I'm going to come in just around the edges here. Just make it a little bit darker around the edges, avoiding this piece again. And just at the top here, around here. And that's there. Keep this nice and light in the middle. So you can see the two colours already. It's cool, isn't it? It is just such... It was... So I got an email, you know, and somebody said to me, this was really bizarre, why did you name it anthracite? Well, because it's like when you put it down really heavily, it is that almost grey black, but when you put it down lightly, it gives you something else. It was a very difficult colour to name. So here we go. Look, next layer, heavier. Grab that ink, heavier. You're pressing heavier. You're not taking loads of ink on here. If I go on here now, we're going to have trouble. Okay. Pat it off and then come up to the edges again. You can see even patting it off, I've still got a lot of ink. So just be very gentle with your ink. Remember, there's that famous saying, isn't there? You can add, but you can't take away. Once you've done it, it's out there. It's done. So all you do is just take your time, literally. Look at that. Look at that. And then we're going to come in with number 4. And this is where you can be dark if you want to. So this is where I could, if I really wanted to, go dark. So maybe I've got a little bit of, where I cleaned my stencil there. Let me take that off. Beauty of the ultimate is you can take it off and put it back on and it's not going to cause any bother. So there's a little bit of baby wipe on there. So ink, heavier. Look at that. For our centre. Still tapping off. And we're going to come in again. Again, tap off. And you see this one here, I did get asked as well, why is that already blue in there? Now it's blue because there wasn't a way of, because we had to do the background of this, there wasn't a way of linking that like we did on, let me show you, on this stencil. Can you see here? This one has got that little bit there and that little bit there. There was no way in here there was anywhere to link, otherwise it would look odd. So what you'll find is this one has already got some dark blue on it, or dark grey, whatever you want to call it, and then you just make it darker. So sometimes when you look at our stencils, you think, why has she done it like that, or why does that overlap that? That's normally the reason. Look at that. I know what I'm doing this weekend. Keep getting your spinny circle. Oh my god, Lisa, it's ink behind Lisa's ink behind the... I can't read that one. It's going too fast again. Okay, so now we're going to go with the just the little extra pieces. So again, if you find an area that might lift, see, I'm tapping my ink off over here now because I forgot to do it. And then just take your ink very carefully here. Got a little bit here. Then I can use this as a palette and pick the ink up here and here. Tap it off again. A lot of ink on there. Down here, little piece here, and we're nearly done. And then all you'll do is do your embossing and everything else that goes with it. So that's 5. Isn't that looking so cool? So cool. And last one is all of our detail. Now, this again is choice. You could put a clear ink through this, a sticky ink, and then do some heat embossing. You could put texture paste through this level. You could put white ink on here, the blending ink, because it will blend out, and then you could put colour over the top. You could do all sorts of things. But our white pigment ink will be coming in August as well, which is like opaque rather than blending. So we're going to go in dark with this. I've gone straight on because it's our top layer. And over here. And because you can't kind of get this bit wrong because it's only small areas and it's not going to leave a heavy mark anywhere, you can kind of get away with it here. So let's do that. Let's move my ink. I've just wiped my face. I hope I haven't wiped anthracite all over my face. Put my brush away. Move all of this stuff so you don't need to see that anymore. And then take that away. And let's turn this around. So it's the, I think that, no, that is the right way up. That's the right way up. And then lift that off. And you can see how gorgeous that is. So all you would now do, you could use embossing powder, is the clear transparent ink coming soon. I think it is, I want to say August, September. I haven't got an exact date yet. So I'm just going to get my trimmer. This trimmer is one of my faves. And all you're going to do now is make your choice. And I'm going to just trim this down. I just love a guillotine. I find a guillotine for me, because I can butt it up at the top. It's normally absolutely perfect. And then so this is going to be great on a 5x7 card. It would be nice on an A2. But it'd be nice to do your inking directly onto your card blank too. And then pop that down there. And then move this out of the way. And then you've got a super cool little project ready to mount onto your card, haven't you? Oh, that's my phone. Forgot to put it on silent. Let me just check. There we go. That was the, yeah, I think that's Danny and Lily's dinner potentially arriving. So there you go. So look at that straight away. How cool is that? One ink pad. Oh, Hayley, I just love the sound of that. I love it. I love scissors as well on thick cardstock. What is the poinsettia builder? Purchase from H&M yourself, talking with Suzanne. See what it was just such a lovely set, this. There you go. So let me switch you back. I'm going to switch back and then I'm going to have to switch you over again in a minute. Hang on a minute. So I will quickly give you the QR code again for anybody who needs it. That's that. So I thought you'd quite like that. It's really nice, isn't it? And I don't know if anybody's got this already. If you did it in pinks or yellows, do you think it would change it? Do you think it would still be poinsettia-ish or not? What do you reckon? So please make sure you've liked and shared as well to be in chance of winning prizes. Don't forget that as well. So there'll be a prize for commenting on a video from last week on YouTube. And then there'll be a prize for commenting or liking and sharing tonight. And on Monday or over the weekend, I'll be revealing who's won the prize for guessing what I saw at the cinema last week. I put in my Facebook group. Okay. So let's talk next week. Let's check there are no comments I need to answer. Hi, Nancy from Indiana. Welcome. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? I know what you mean now, Tony. Oh, I really hope your friends do watch, Nancy. Excellent. So, just thinking I'm going to try that tomorrow, but I only ordered it tonight. He's fast. He's not that fast, Hayley. Oh, no worries. Listen, Margaret, go back and watch it. We just did a demo using the anthracite ink pad on the poinsettia. Oh, sorry, on the poinsettia. There you go. Hi, Jackie from Texas. Is it Texas? In general, my products in the USA, you can buy from many retailers. You can. This one was a HSN exclusive. If you've just joined, and it's the balance of the stock we've got left in the UK. We do ship to the US. Shipping is £20, but if it comes in under £20, we refund you the difference. But if not, I don't know if HSN have any stock of it left. It was in some kind of kit, but the photograph was not very good and it was very blurry. It might still be on HSN website, I'm unsure. But our products in general you can buy from local stores in the USA. There's quite a few stores. Ecstasy Crafts in Canada has a list of all of our stores we stock, but we also stock scrapbook.com and HSN as well. So have a look at through your local stores, or go to Ecstasy Crafts and they have a list of where we sell in the US of A. Love, love, love ink pads. I'll have to try that. Red middles. Yeah, you could absolutely do that, couldn't you? Remember that top one won't be quite as red because you'll have the inking from underneath, unless you remember and you just don't ink in the middle, if you know what I mean. Okay, so yeah, watch the beginning later so you didn't miss too much. I hope that helps, Jackie. Right, so let's talk about TV shows up and coming. So we have, as I said, we have a one-day special on Create and Craft on the 8th of August. Okay. Evening, Janice. No worries at all. Found it. What am I like? I've already got it. I know what you're talking about, the other one, aren't you? Let me turn you over again and let's talk about what is coming on the 8th. There obviously will be additions to this, but this is what you've been asking me about, and I just want to show you very quickly so you can make a decision if you're going to want the show, or if you want to be spending your money on other shows on Create and Craft, Hobby Maker, or wherever else you do your craft shopping from. So let me turn you over yet again. Let's first remove the QR code so I don't annoy you. Get my chat back on so I can see you all, and then let's swap you over. So coming on the 8th. Here he is. You've been badgering me about this little fella for ages. Now, this is the cutest die on the planet. Our packaging, you will see, has significantly reduced. Now, when the poinsettia came out, look at the size of the packaging. Okay. Can you find the Create and Craft live stream on YouTube in the USA? I think, Sherry, you have to type in YouTube, if you type in Create and Craft USA, rather than just Create and Craft, I think it should come up. I might be totally wrong, but this little fella is gorgeous. I'm closing one eye. So let me just open this. I need the robin. I need the robin. So you guys in the States have got this. However, the UK have been badgering me for a while now. For him, so he's cute. Now let me give you measurements of him. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut my drawer. I know it's going to be a bit noisy, but I need to move all the bits out of the way that I've just been working on so I can put some stuff down. Okay, so let me get my tea ruler. Tea rulers are coming. Tea rulers, I've been asked quite a bit about the tea ruler I use. The reason that it isn't here yet is because I wanted mine to be, it's strong, but I wanted it to be a little less bendy. So we've got a different one arriving. Okay. Did I see the new machine? What did you say, Anne? Oh, there you go, Diane Brain. There you go, seasonal craft kit, worth grabbing that. Okay, so he is the cutest ever. He is from his beak to the tip of his tail, he is 5.5 centimeters, and in inches, that's 2. I don't know how you do it. I'm rubbish at this. 2 and 2 of the little digits, if that helps. Okay. And then we've got snowflake, we've got our branch, we've got our little hat for him, his little red breasts, his little feet. Okay, 2 little feet there. And then down here we have our little snow. So these 2 little bits are snow that you can sit on top of there. Okay. No, definitely not missed it. This is brand spanking new, only in the US of A. So unless some of our UK customers were impatient, Did I miss the new machine? You missed me showing my new switch machine. It's not my machine, it's a Zix's machine, but it's mine. It's new to me anyway. So that's the first thing. Okay. The other thing you all asked me for were these. So we've got nesting stars coming. They're stitched nesting stars. And these are a good size as well. Oh, thanks, Dawn. It's ecstasy as well. There you go. And these are our stars. So you've got really good size stars here. So you can do your shaker cards with these because they are nesting. So you're going to get the perfect angle every time. Okay. I've got the Switch Plus, which is the A4 machine. Okay. So that's that. Okay. It's part of the TV show. Then we have this. Okay, I've done it, you lot. This is your cute stars are in a bigger package simply because the width of the stars and the height of the stars, they wouldn't fit in one of these little envelopes. Whereas the rest of the things, because how big is the biggest star? 137 mil by 134 mil. So 13. So what would that be in? Oh, do you know what? I'm taking it out again. I'll measure it for you. So the width is in inches. The widest point is 5.5 by 5, and centimeters, yeah, close to 14 centimeters and 13.5 centimeters. Okay, so there we go. The Christmas is coming. As such, it's over in Canada, but it doesn't stop me from ordering from that craft place. The next thing is the postal rectangles. So cute little packaging yet again, but they're not small. So you get your postal marks, and then you get your 2 matte layers, your postal marks, and then your 3 matte layers because we couldn't fit another postal mark in the middle. Okay, so these are dead cute. These are going to fit on your smaller cards as well. Let me see if I've got a. I think this is a 5x7. So it's got the right proportions for your 5x7 cards. So it's going to work for smaller cards as well. Do you think we will get points for buying an extension? So that's the postal mark, which I think is going to be incredibly popular. And then we have, last but not least, is this cracking die. Don't know if you've seen this one. This, I've been saving this. You see on the back. See on the back, this is cool. So what does this do? This is a big die as well. You think it's not big, but it is big. Let me make sure I get it out. What have I done? Oh, Lisa. There we go. One side. Okay. So it looks like it's a square die, but it isn't a square die. So what we've got, I'm going to take this one off, I think, to show you. So there we go. There's your, let me, I've got a piece of black card. 1 second. Piece of black card, this will be easier for you. So you've got your large snowflake. This is your XL snowflake. And oh, that is big. It is big. And then here we'll do like all samples and everything next week. Oh, I'm ripping my card. Oh, Lisa, I wasn't going to do this, was I? No, don't take it off. Don't take it off. But then you get your piece that cuts in. So if you really want to, you can cut directly into your card, not out of your card. Okay. And then we've done the same here. So it looks very strange. When we turn that around, it's a smaller element that's going to sit inside your larger element. And then you've got this piece again, that cuts into your card. So if you want to do it looks strange because it is it looks kind of square, but it isn't really when it actually cuts out. And then this will cut in here. Hi Hazel, welcome. Oh, I have a big one there. Yeah, they'd make lovely decorations, wouldn't they? And then again, we've gone down in size again. So you layer all of these up, and it creates these gorgeous snowflakes. Let me hold them for you closely. So you can then make choices how you use them. Some of these don't need to be Christmas even because you can just rotate them. You can use little flowers, loads and loads of things. The order is there, so fingers crossed all is well. Should be. Very clever, the die that keeps on giving. It is one of those. It is one of those that you look at and you go, do I need that? And then I start showing you what it does. And it's, sometimes things don't look so good when they're just on a piece of card, do they? Or when on the packaging, when you start using them. But we'll do all that next week. Have I got that the right way around? It's obviously the right way of doing that. Yeah, there we go. So pop that in there. So that's going to be the extent of the 8th, okay? In terms of newness, there's not going to be anything else new, I don't think. It's going to be on that show. So, yes. What do you think? What do you think? So hopefully it's things that you haven't necessarily got, or you haven't got anything similar in your stash. That's what I'm trying to do, just to make sure that you've got everything that you need for Christmas. Whether you might not be into embossing folders, but you might find those stars you want to emboss with your embossing folder. You might find the snowflake outline you want to emboss. You might find you want to emboss onto here. So lots of little things that can be used for not only Christmas, not necessarily Christmas, is it? Definitely not only Christmas. So 2 dies straight away that you don't have to use for Christmas. Obviously the robin, but you've got the branch as well if you want the branch. And some of these panels are definitely not Christmas. I know you've got the main one, which is a snowflake, but the rest of them aren't. So it's all really, really, really good stuff coming. Have you got any more questions? Before I go, what is the price? I don't know, Lynn, yet. I've not, Crate Craft haven't even seen these yet. So this is all going to them on Monday, and then we will sit and work it out what it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be an expensive bundle. I might split it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know. I'll have a look at it. But yeah, very nice stuff. Any questions before I love you and leave you? Can't see anything. Can't see anything. You all seem quite happy tonight, which is good. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to do the winners for tonight, and I'm also going to ask you to go and watch some videos. I am let me see. Let me go onto YouTube. So I've got to turn away for a second. YouTube. Here we go. YouTube is growing really well. Please, if you haven't subscribed, I'll be super grateful if you could. We have 562 videos now. Well, we did have a lot more, but somebody deleted a lot of videos when they left our team many years ago. Well, not many years ago, a few years ago, and we lost a lot of content. So we're building it up again and again and again, and it's growing beautifully. We've got 6.34k members. We're getting 20-30 people every week joining, and the more we can get, the better. Okay, just to share, all the information and all the things that we do here at Lee's Horton Crafts. So it would be really nice if you could go and watch the shaker card that Claire made with the cozy home. It's Claire stencils and creates a shaker card. If you make a comment under that video, you will be with a chance of winning next week. But for those who commented on the video from last week, the winner is Tracy Price. So Tracy Price, congratulations for doing that last week. And the person who's won for liking and sharing this evening, which I'm truly grateful for, always, is Joanne Greco. Is it Greco? Is that how I pronounce it? Grieco. So if you'd be kind enough to drop Dawn a message on Messenger and give her your details, she will forward that to Danny, who will send you out a lovely prize. So congratulations both. Right, lots of comments I'm missing. Would like some 8x8 stars. 8x8 stars. Oh, new inks. Did I not show you the new inks? Deborah. If anyone of you is still here, do you want to see the inks? Oh, okay. Give me a minute. How did I not do that? I'm really naughty. I think I've got them all. Okay, let me get the right ones out. Okay. I've got them muddled up. Sorry, just got them muddled up for a second. Hang on, I've just got to count how many I've got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm gonna put it out there, okay? I'm gonna absolutely put it out there. These are the best so far. They are the best so far. In terms of blending inks, these are just ridiculously beautiful. Now I'm going to run over time for 5 minutes. If you're okay to hang around, I know some of you have already gone because you thought it was finished, so I'm sure you might be able to pick up at the end. Now these are heading QQQ. I need Prudence. I've got a mouse. No, yeah. If you want to feed her as well, that'd be fine. Versamark ink, safe on your stencils. Yes, absolutely, Nancy. Absolutely, Nancy. Right, hang on a second. I'm going to get to the bottom. Oh my goodness, I missed a ton of comments. Bear with. Okay. Can it be better than painted eggshell? Yes. So these are also going to be available in the USA and in Canada as well. Shipments have been ordered by both parties and they should be arriving anytime internationally. So I'm going to take you through the colours. I want to get them in order and give you the names as well. Move them out of the way. I'm doing one at a time. I'm not doing this fast. Would you consider a little die to work with the bold phrases? Yes, I would, Lexi, actually. Funny enough, you're not the first person to ask. Okay, so I'm going to switch you over. Oh, you could see in the minute. I could see what you could see then for a minute. Hang on. They can't see now. First one, Garden Sage. These are number 3. Yeah, so they're not released yet. You're getting a preview of what's coming. Garden Sage. This is just lush. This is the lushest colour. If you love painted eggshell, you are going to adore Garden Sage. Right. Danny's going to be annoyed, but I'm running over by 5 minutes. So Garden Sage is lush. I'm so excited by these. You are just going to adore these. We've then got Rum and Raisin. So Rum and Raisin. Oh, this is just... Mary Kelly, what do you reckon? So this is fabulous. Number 2. Another 10 to go. And then we have Loganberry. Loganberry is... how do I describe it? It's like... it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Put my finger. Yeah. So we tried to concentrate on some of the florally colours as well. And then we've gone for another grey. This is Dolphin Grey. So this is a different kind of grey. Look at this. This is your warm tones of grey. So this isn't that cool grey. Yeah, it's a... One sec. Let me I don't want to swatch them all, but let me show you on a little bit of card. Loganberry. It's like that. It's like that. Sorry, let it catch up. Sorry. It's not going to catch up. 1 second. It's like I want to say it's the painted eggshell of pink, if that makes sense. And then that's the grey you saw. Then we've got red grapefruit. Whoa, hang on, just stopped off to place another one of these new inks. Yes. And this is delicious. I'm not doing them all, but just so you can see. Beautiful. I would imagine so, Peg. I'm not sure. And then this one, this is my pina colada. Cool, like a cool, bright, ridiculously gorgeous yellow. I'm not sure if it's going to be early August or late August, but I will let you know as soon as I can. And then we've got natural turquoise. Oh, this is just hang on a minute. Let me. They're just beautiful colours. And keep going. And then we have tourmaline blue. So this is a nice vintage blue. We haven't done a vintage blue. So this is a darker grey blue. Okay. And then we've got dusky rose. There's your pinky one. Super cool. And then we've got possibly my favourite, straw hat. Look at that. Oh. Then we have rustic coral. And it is a coral. It's lovely. It's very different to this colour. See that? Very different. They're all very different, obviously. And then finally we have inclement weather. I love this. Which is a grey, bluey, lovely, gorgeously colour. Anyway, that's it. So I said I'd show you. That is what you can expect in August. Where they will appear, yeah, I'm unsure. I have to think about what I'm going to do with them. But just so you know, that is what is coming. Let me flick you back. And I'm not showing you anything else. I'm going. I'm leaving you to it. So, is there anything you need to tell customers, Danny? I've told them about the portal now being back up.
Yeah, so the orders that are coming over the website won't be going out till Monday, Tuesday.
No, that's fine. So next week, early next week, your orders from the website will be dispatched. Create and Craft orders are being dispatched as we speak, and they'll continue to be next week. So you've still got how many left to do, do you reckon?
250, 300.
Yeah, only about 300 left to do, so which is good. So they've all been coming in from last Friday. So hopefully there's not too many more to do, but look out for your postie. That it?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Okay, so hope that's okay, everybody. Congratulations to the winners. We will be releasing a bundle of inks, absolutely. Okay, they will blend with the other colours perfectly. Yes. That's it. If I've missed anything, I will go and check later. But I'm off my bath now and to have a bite to eat. So I'll catch up with you all soon. Have a lovely weekend, everybody, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.